Okay guys, we're at this leak. We were here doing a mix-it shower. The beach is right there. If you can see that stop sign way down there, that's the beach. This is the building. I'm parked on the side over here because we're going to be working out of Vinny's van, and I have to go to a estimate. So as soon as I get Vinny figured out over here, then I'm taking off, and Vinny's going to go to Home Depot and pick up what he needs to fix this. So Vinny's parked where the action is going to happen. There he is over there. We're waiting for the tenant in Unit A to come out and unlock this. I don't know. He might need out, Vinny. I'm not sure if he does. Huh? If he does, you could just pull up. And in fact, if you want, why don't you just pull up before he gets here, up to about right here, right before the thing here. Now, because he's got a real little car, and that'll give him a way to get out.
You think he's in there?
Yeah, I think he probably is. Huh? Yeah, that'll just save time by having you already up there. Alright guys, Vinny's going to situate his parking to about right here. That way this garage here, the guy can get out. He's got a little car in there. He'll be able to zigzag around them most likely. Alright guys, he does need to move it, so now he's got room right here. Okay guys, we went to the van to get a moisture reader because they were talking about, well, it looks dry now and this and that, and do we need to open up the wall. So we're going to take a moisture reading, and then Vinny's got a wall about so we can try to see where that drain pipe is. And then we got a helicopter. He's going to sit there and watch us, but I don't mind. He's retired. He's in his 70s or 80s, I don't know. No, he did say, huh? 80 something? Anyway, he wants to watch. He's not there really to cause any harm, or he don't trust it. He just wants something to do. So I don't mind. Anyway, we're here. Alright guys, we're going to take a reading here and see if there is moisture there. What's it say? A lot of moisture, huh? Yeah. See the lights? Let me get a picture of that. Get it on the other spot where it was really wet. I need to see the lights. Thank you. Okay, let's take I guess it's somewhere, it is wet, majorly wet. So, and it's right in that area right there. Go up above it, right where that stain is above the cross.
It's dry there. It's really wet right here.
Okay, and let's go ahead.
Show that.
Okay, so let's go ahead and put the wallabout on it and try to locate the pipe. Okay guys, he's on top of a stud. Go to the left. Okay, you got something to the right. What's that say?
Piper wire right here.
Huh?
Piper wire right here.
Piper wire. Okay, so that's about where it is. So we got to be careful that
Potential object.
That's a stud.
Another stud.
Okay, so go back until you see the right there.
Potential object. Pipe wire and stud.
Okay, so what's that other one? Next to it, like a wood. So it looks like it's riding right next to a stud, right? Go back and go slow. Go left. Right there. What does that say?
It says
wood stud. So it's right. It's probably braced right next to a stud. So we got to be careful. Let's go ahead and put. So we know it's right there, right where the X is. Let's try to get a. Let's get a. No, I thought we could go right next to where the pipe is and see how deep it is. Put a little drywall hole and then stick and probe it. And then if it's sitting back, we can put our camera right on top of it. But if the pipe is sitting on the drywall, you won't be able to use a camera.
Got it.
So, but if there's a little depth, we can put a little 3/8 hole, put our camera, and look around and see if we can see the water stain on the pipe. Otherwise, we're just going to knock it
put that
open.
X there to show. That's where all the water was coming out.
Yeah, you hit it right on the spot.
Really?
That's where the
You
moisture
should've
is.
seen it.
Yeah, that's where the moisture is, and that shows the location of the pipe.
Yeah.
It says there's a pipe there. So, okay, guys, he's probing for the pipe. He's got his drill bit in reverse, so we don't cut into the pipe. It's just cutting into the drywall. And he's probing.
There again.
Okay, go to the left. I want to get over to the wood. Keep going to the left. Okay, we know that it's a hollow spot here. So he's hitting something, here he's hitting some, here he's hitting some. So I told him to probe a couple more inches until we hit hollow. And once we hit hollow, and because we got hollow here, we'll cut our drywall from hollow to hollow. I guess we could use that finder again, but it's kind of nice just to probe it before we cut into it. I just wanted to make sure there was no electrical in the line. Okay, that's the next hollow spot. So go ahead and take your level, son, and put a line, straight line.
On 2 dots?
Yeah, right before them. Go all the way down the concrete. Set it on the concrete. Yeah, we're going to cut about right at height. Make sure it's nice and level. Perfect. Now on the other side. Okay, I would say cut a nice straight line across the top. That way it makes the patching easy if that's all we're going to do. And if we have to go bigger, we will.
How about the bottom?
Yeah, put a nice little line there. We can always knock out to the floor later if we had to. Just draw a line.
Yeah, right there.
Okay, good. Let's knock that out. Put some plastic under there, move your tools, and we got it. Yeah, still hollow, huh? But still don't plunge cut with your saw. You know, act as though there might be something there. You know, when you cut?
Sure.
Yeah. And yeah, when you go across there, there is a pipe there. Yeah, remember that.
That's why I'm starting this one.
Yeah. Good job. That won't bore you guys. We'll catch up to this when it's done.
Cool tools you guys have.
Yeah, gotta have them. It makes it easier.
All I had was my saw and a level and a tape measure.
You could just snap it in the middle, then you put a little score line in the middle and snap it. Just the only reason why we cut it is just so we have a nice straight line when we put it back. That would never go back in. There's your pipe. Looks like it's leaking higher up. At least it's not on the slab, right? Okay guys, we're going to investigate that a little bit, see what's in there, go from there. Move your head a bit. Thank you.
That's apartment C upstairs.
If you want to cut, because you know what I'm thinking, Vinny? Look where those nails, hey, you think right there where they put the studs, they knocked a hole maybe with one of those nails? Do you see any nails in that area?
I see right here, here, and probably right there, which is not there.
Right.
And then right there.
Yeah. Actually, they put it, look at this. They knew there was a pipe here. They put a circle
Yeah.
right above it. They kind of knew there was something there.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
See that zero? I think that's the representation for a pipe there.
Yeah.
Because you do have to scan these walls whenever you install these kind of things, Vinny.
Mm-hmm.
You always have to make sure you know where you're nailing. All right, we're going to look into this, guys. We'll let you know what we find. It might not be nothing, but
It's
all right, guys. He cut it up higher, and the pipe is pretty clean up here. Look at that. What am I looking for?
You grab the light. Look right here. Look at the copper.
Oh, you're right.
They bent it, but it looks there's a lot of green stuff on the right hand side of it.
Yeah. We're going to have to look at that. There's a copper, guys, right there. And it's bent around this pipe here. We're going to have to look at that because there is no water really up here, though. It's all dry. We're going to investigate that. This is like a spider. Is that paper or spider? I think that's paper. Let's see if that paper's wet at all. But I think our leak is right here because it's pretty much all dry. I think all this right here, Vinny, is when they were installing the pipe. They might have had a few drifts wherever they were working. You know what I'm talking about? And it's green. It's going in there. We're going to investigate this pipe before we go for this here. Where is it dry at?
Right here.
It's all dry on that side. And where's it wet at?
Right here.
Okay, search around the pipe.
I am. I'm gonna break this part.
We can open this up and
we got electrical right here.
okay, I'm gonna have him run that water upstairs. You know that? And then if you could keep playing around with that pipe, okay?
Okay.
Let me get a picture of that pipe in there, please.
Down more on the camera. Okay. Oh, that's good.
Okay, guys, I'm upstairs above the garage. Anyway, what we're going to do is I ran it for a little bit, no go. So I'm going to fill up the sink and give it a good rush and go from there. All right, I'll let you know what we find. All right, kitchen's running. I'm going to go upstairs and flush the toilet a few times and see what happens. But you can feel the water going through there, right, Vinny?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to go upstairs.
I can hear it like really good when I put my ear like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can still hear the trickle.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go flush the toilet. Okay, guys, we think we found it. When I flush the toilet, it leaks all the way from on top and comes down the pipe. That waistline is also tied into that kitchen, but it's not leaking at where we thought it was at the coupling. It's leaking up above. If it had been leaking at the coupling, it would have shown it through here because this is tied in. Because you can hear the water from here going down the pipe. And then when you flush it, the water's coming out profusely right from the pipe. I think I could hear Vinny underneath there tapping on the pipe. I could hear it come straight up. It's not far from the toilet. But this is tied into it because we can hear the water going through it. But the problem's at the toilet, I bet you. It needs a new wax ring. Okay, guys, I got off course. I don't think it's a toilet wax ring. When I turned on the shower, it leaked right around the same area up above, down the pipe. The pipe's going up, it was trickling down right by the pipe. So whenever you flush or whenever you run the shower, you get a drip. So if it was the shower leaking inside the wall or the toilet, you would see it from the roof, the ceiling in the garage. All that ceiling would be wet, but it's not. It's dry, and most of the wall going up to it is dry. I think the hole might be just a little bit up higher. So, okay, we're gonna go up a little bit higher. Vinny put a little brace under here. I'm gonna make it a little bit tighter.
Well, once I get on it. Yeah,
once you get on it, it'll be tight. Don't worry about it. That just gives it a little more support. And then he's going to go up a little bit higher. Okay, guys. Hey. He found it. I'll show you in a minute. Let me show them real quick. See that T, guys? It's leaking right on that T. Let me zoom in. Right there. Vinny, you might want that. You know that shit, right?
I didn't touch it.
Oh, good. Okay. Why don't you make sure? Why don't you do what do they call it? If it smells like shit, it looks like shit, tastes like shit, it's probably shit.
Tastes like shit.
Okay. So anyway, with that being said, we're gonna open up things a little bit and then go to Home Depot. Okay, guys, we're gonna go to Home Depot and go get some material to make this work. I'm parked over here. We're taking Vinny since he's so fucking dirty. Taking his van. So, alright guys, we'll see you at Home Depot. Maybe. Alright guys, we're getting out of here. We got what we need. We're not going to put that on. Of course we're going to use ABS, but you never know, so we bring it. Got everything here, guys.
Please check for the ice can items.
By the way, guys, we know we're not going to be using all this on our job, but whatever we're doing, we always double purchase because we're building Vinny's inventory up. So whatever we're using today, we make sure that it's on Vinny's truck for tomorrow. That way the next time, he's able to do it without going to Home Depot. So that's why we're doubling up on everything. Alright guys, we're back to the job from Home Depot. That's what we're going to deal with. We'll go from there. Alright guys, he's going to start building his pieces and we'll go from there. Okay guys, he's rigging everything up. I've got a reamer for that. You want it? Or are you alright with it? Pretty good. Can't bitch about that. Okay guys, he's going to glue up his pieces. That way this shit has time to dry while he's working on the other stuff. That way we'll be able to test it before we leave. But I was telling him, I really don't like using a Sawzall to cut that pipe because it rattles the pipe like this if you don't have it tight. Or the fact that it's so close to the toilet flange up there. I don't like that either. I don't want the toilet to leak. So I'm just going to have him take his multi-tool, wherever the fuck that is. I didn't want him to use this. I don't want to rattle that pipe, number one, because I don't want it breaking nothing loose up there. And I don't want to break the bond over there. I've done that before. I've rattled shit with Sawzalls. I see some of these guys on YouTube. Nothing happens. But the minute I fucking rattle a pipe, shit's leaking all over the fucking place. So what I'm going to have him do is I'm going to let him just try to use his multi-tool. And I'm going to have to start charging you a fee for this kind of production. It's going to be production fee.
I got actor fee. Well, I haven't gotten paid once. How many videos you got? Not one paycheck.
Well, I haven't received anything on them either. I'm doing that for our
I'd be billing residential
subscribers. I'm trying to keep it nice and enjoyable to the subscribers where they don't have to sit through a bunch of fucking commercials. Yeah. Okay, let's get that thing glued in, son. What the fuck? You think there's an up and a down to it, or?
A cut side.
Oh. You can set that down. Do the other. Do another line, like another thickness. There you go. Hey, when you're spinning that around, spin your hand that handle as well. Spin that cotton around as you're going around the pipe. Take that and turn it in your hand as you're going around it.
I understand.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll go 2 inch.
All right, guys. So now you need the 2-inch nipple, right? Watch. When you spin that around, spin that little handle in your hand. That way you're getting all the glue off the other side of that cotton ball. Like do a turn and then there you go. Just keep turning that little handle every now and again. Oh no, I told you somebody has access to that. Didn't I tell you before we cut it? Imagine that would have been a fucking dump on the floor. I told Vinny, I said somebody, we got to be careful. There's not another unit upstairs that has access to this. And he's, oh no, no other unit. I said, well, I'll tell you what, before you cut that out, he was going to cut that out. I said, get this fixed first for 2 reasons. Number 1, your glue gets to dry. And number 2,
does A have it upstairs?
Huh?
Does A have it upstairs?
I think he does. I'm going to go talk to him.
him.
I'm going to go talk to him. But anyway, I'm going to let him. But anyway, I was telling Vinny, number 1, so your glue gets dry. And number 2, if somebody else does have access, by the time we get it out, it'll be ready to go on. And I know who has access, so I'm going to go knock on his door and let him know no flushing. We're getting ready to cut the pipe. That would have been a dump on you. Imagine him just, all that shit coming out on you while you're over there cutting it. He told you. You didn't think so. He said, no, nobody else has access to this. There's no way. I said, you don't know, Vinny. There you go. It's a lesson learned, right? I'll go talk to the guy.
No, I think someone else is flushing up there.
Yeah, I'll go talk to him. There you go. You got it. Yeah, don't move that bottom one. There you go. Got it. A little patience and you got it, guys. Don't wiggle it. Just wiggle it left. Keep the one in the wall steady. Yeah, worry about the top more than the bottom. I don't want to set that wax ring. There you go. Good job. You can just throw that on the ground if you want. Oh, I don't want it. Fuck you. I hope it's not street sweeping on that street that I'm on, right?
No, you're not.
I'm gonna go look, guys. No, it's this side. Mine says 1st and 3rd Monday, so I guess I'm alright. See, they do give tickets here. Alright, I don't have to worry today. I want to see on the video. Let's see how she's gonna fit. It's good, perfect, yeah. It's gonna be great. Alright. Put a little lubrication on that thing. There you go. Real men would just piss all over it.
Yeah.
See, that lubrication helps, right? Loosen your bands up. He's got his little shit bucket in case somebody flushes.
Actually, it works. Can you take that down?
No.
Just so I can grab it.
You can grab it.
No, this.
I don't want to touch it.
My hands are wet. Take one for the team.
There's nobody there. Nobody's flushing. I'm just fucking with you.
Almost had you though. You almost did it, Dad. You almost let me.
Did you loosen the bands, dummy?
Yes, I did. Do it anymore, they're gonna just fall right off. Maybe I'll do it.
Don't push that pipe too hard up there.
Supporting it too.
Okay, good. There you go. Looking good. Alright guys, now he's going to work on the one on the side. Put a little lubricant on that pipe, the 2-inch. Good job, son. We don't tighten our bands, guys, until we're all done. That way, if we need a little movement here or there, we can get it. Now put a little lubrication on it. There you go. Untighten the top one too. There you go. Good job. Looking good.
This one. No, that's how. That's good.
Alright. Okay. Okay, so he's going to tighten that all up. When he's all done, we'll test it out, man. I'm going to have to send water through the kitchen sink because that tests the 2-inch. The 2-inch is going to the kitchen sink and the bathtub, I think. And then, of course, this one's going straight to the toilet. So, and you got plenty on that 2-inch, right? Let me see.
Oh yeah, it's the whole thing. I got it.
Oh yeah, man. How are you gonna tighten it?
I have it right here. I put it
Oh,
sorry.
cool.
Oh.
That's great. Perfect. All right, can I go knock on her door and let her know we're all clear? I mean, you'll have all that tight by then, right? I'll walk slow. I'm gonna go notify the apartments up above that they can use their water. All right, guys. He's cleaning up. Everything looks beautiful here. We're giving it time. It's already had 30 minutes to dry, guys, but I'm gonna have Vinny clean up a little bit and then I'll go up there and test it, give it a little more drying time. Alright guys, I'm gonna go upstairs and flush the toilet and run the kitchen and the bathtub, all 3 items. Ready, son?
Yeah.
Okay guys, we're at the same unit. His fluid master's acting up and his flapper's in bad shape. So we're gonna get rid of that old crusty thing and put a new fluid master as he requested. He says it doesn't fill up all the way sometimes. He has to wiggle that arm. I don't try popping the lid off. For $11, guys, I don't try popping that lid off and sticking a screwdriver in there trying to break the calcium off. I'm always afraid if I do that, after I leave, that lid's gonna pop off and flood the place. I just don't take them apart for no reason. Alright guys, he's got that bucket under there. He's going to crack that hose and we'll catch up with him in a few. Alright guys, he's working at it. Then he's picking on me because I got my diet dinners. I'm going on a diet to try to lose his gut. Old John Phillips called me a dicky-do. You guys know what a dicky-do is? I guess that's where when you pull out your dick, you can't see it past your gut. So I bought me some Factor diets. And Vinny thought they looked pretty good. And he went and kind of copied it, but making it his own self. He made some turkey with the same serving size. But the difference is with these diet Factor meals, it's the way they're cooked. They're missing out some ingredients. Other ingredients are put in. They're made to burn calories. So I only eat usually one time a day, and so what I'm gonna have is I'm gonna have a cachava shake when I get home every day, and then 2 hours later, 3 hours later, I'll have my factor dinner. I figure if I put it on, if I shout it out, maybe I'll follow through with it. Right, Vinny? Mm-hmm. Dicky do.
Hopefully it's in the bag.
It might be in the bag. Okay, guys, he's got that out. He's got that thing out. And, oh, Vinny, before you put the new corky back, clean the lip off. You know where it sets, right where it sets. Just get like, we forgot to bring sandpaper, but it doesn't look too bad. But just take like some toilet paper and clean the ring around it.
I'll give it some sandpaper.
Okay. Okay, guys, he's got the flapper in. He's got just the right amount of chain. That's about, I just like a little sag in it, but we don't cut this extra until we check it. Then once we do, we always cut the extra by 2 links. We usually leave about 2 links, 2 to 3 links, and then we cut it. That way, if we need further adjustment, we have a couple links. So now he's gonna mess with that. Okay, guys, a lot of guys, when this comes from the factory, I think it comes almost
this way,
yeah, up there. We always like to center them before, and then we take measurements off the old one. And but we always center that, because a lot of guys will install this and then they need a little adjustment and they realize they're running out. So we always center this part right here a little more, about right there, and then we line that up. And then now we got plenty of adjustment up or down. A lot of people skip this part, and then they have to take it off and readjust it there rather than here.
These are sitting uneven. Do I want to go even with that?
Yeah, just even with the top.
Okay.
And to the bottom. See, you got a little too much there. You know, it's a fluid master, so whatever they have is going to work. Plus, you got plenty of adjustment. You know what I mean? Okay, he's going to line that up. All right, guys. He's got everything on. Everything's looking good. Okay, now he's tightening up his hose. Now, when you tighten up these hoses, guys, you kind of sometimes have to put your other hand on the fluid master, because if you go to turn that, you might turn the whole fluid master and you lose its position. So
I can hold it from here, right?
yeah. Just basically all you're doing is backing it up. You know what I mean? You turn on your hose. Let's see how it goes. It's a quarter turn. You're touching underneath the tank. What are you worried about the heel stuff? Okay, let's check for drips. Check the hose for drips. And did you want to put a little pair of pliers on that hose or no?
No, I'm good.
Alright, guys, he's going to cut the extra links off. He leaves 2. 2 is all you really need to leave. Always throw away the install guide. You don't want people knowing they can do it themselves. Alright, so everything's good. It's filling up. We'll make sure it's got the right water height. You can adjust the water height with this. That's why we put that in the middle. Check for leaks on the hose. We got our socks off, shoes off, guys. Place is really nice and neat. Alright, let me see. The water line, we can make that go up. So to make it go up, we turn this clockwise and it brings the float up. And you don't have to empty the whole tank to see what it's going to do. You can just go like that, push it with your finger. That's it. That's all we need. That's plenty. Alright, guys, that does it for this. He's got one of these older toilets with the big tanks. I love them. Alright, guys, that's going to be it for this video. We're going to go through a walkthrough. Probably won't get no video of that. It's boring. We're just going to walk through there and see what's going on. Alright, guys, see you tomorrow. Okay, guys, we're all done. We're headed home. We're gonna call. Oh well, actually, we have to stop somewhere along the way just to look at it and get some. They got some sort of pull. I don't even have it on my navigation. I gotta pull my navigation up, guys. I don't know exactly where I'm going. I know it's on the way home. I'm gonna get out of here, guys, and fix my navigation. All right, well, we'll see you tomorrow on the next job. Hey, I just sent over the measurements to my drywall guy because at least you don't really want to drywall anymore. Anyway, guys, he sent me an estimate, $480 to close that hole up with texture, no paint. So if you're kind of wondering what it costs from a drywaller's perspective, is $480 with texture but with no paint. He said that if he had to paint, it would be the whole wall, and that'd be another $250 more. But I think the management company is just going to go for the drywall. I thought I'd just give you an update, guys. Talk to you tomorrow.